Right, I'd just like to tell you a bit about Stagefright. It was established on the 3rd of March 2023 as Stagefright Limited, changed its status to a kick on 24th of August 2024. In the beginning we had a small drama group every Saturday and that was delivered from Hexham Community Centre. I could actually see the potential of this growing quite big. So I thought, why don't we try and do some photography and art sessions? And then the workshops, before we knew it, they were set up and running. I'll tell you a little bit about the drama group. So they've put together 2 live performances. We're coming up to the 3rd year in creating short films for the Foscas. This is held at the Forum Cinema. We've got a really good working relationship with them. It's a presentation of about 5 groups in the Hexham area. They present their films and then they watch a bit of a sing-along, and then at the end they all get a statue, a Fosca, which is brilliant. And every year there's more and more groups starting to attend and liking the idea of doing this. We've recently worked with the Scam and Fraud team to produce a short information film to try to keep adults with additional needs safe from romance scam. And that worked really well. That will actually go on show at the Forum Cinema before the films go on in October. It gives off, at the minute we are busy filming our Foscas entry, which will be a silent horror film around Hexham, so lots of landmarks to watch out for. Very, very interesting. So in our photography workshop, we currently have a group of 4 people whose skills are improving year on year. And on the 2nd of June we will be fitting out Hexham Abbey with our exhibits. We're going to be in the archways, so I think we've got about 12 archways to fill, which is great. And they're all going to be very bright works, so I think in the Abbey it's going to be amazing to see all these bright colours on show. The photography group are very, very proud of all the stuff they do. I think this is probably our 4th exhibition now in various areas, and we've got another one booked in for the Queen's Hall in October, November. We're going into Gallery 2 and the lovely Dominic's going to help us work towards that, and it's going to be in monochrome. Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Oh, I mustn't forget to mention that the last 2 years these guys have also created their own calendars and sold them within Hexham. They do cards and key rings, so the possibilities are endless. Our art and creative design group last year did a art trail throughout the shops in Hexham. There was giant calendars, there was treasure chests, sweets, scissors, which was a lot of fun, I do believe. The winners they got a prize, and we had a celebration evening so everybody could enjoy looking at the work that they'd done. So I have to say that our creative director Joe is very good at challenging and setting up new projects for our clients. The next project we're working towards is our very own art exhibition in here. So you better get a crack on, Kate. One of our ladies who attends both photography and art and design she's aged 60 plus. I won't tell you exactly how old she is, but this lady, with the support of her carer, is now learning to read, which is quite an achievement at that age. We do a lot of social events. We have games nights. We had a very big event last year. We did a prom of 2024. Hexham's Got Talent, which I missed, unfortunately. But this lady, Angie, was there, and Jo was there, and Andy, and it was a really good success. So I'm just going to say watch out for the X Factor on the 21st of June at the Torch Centre. So, and it doesn't have to be singing, it can be anything. One of the gentlemen enjoys reciting flags. So he can name about 30 odd flags, and I think that's a massive achievement because I can't remember what I did 10 minutes ago. We like to help other groups in our community. It's another string to our bow. So in October 23, I had a discussion with a total stranger about the issues in Ukraine. An idea started to develop in my head. I put a post out on social media to see if anybody would be interested to tell their stories, and I got to meet Ola, and we put our heads together, and it's taken nearly 2 years now, but we actually now have a book of Ukraine stories by people in the north of England. It's quite a powerful book to say the least, but I just think it's empowered me to just move on and do some more other stuff. 2 seconds. So over the last year or so, we've been looking for, we were based in the community centre, and we've been looking for a bigger space and a new space. And in March, the middle of March, we found this lovely room. Standing outside, it doesn't look like it would fit this amount of people in, but when we walked through the door, Jo, it was just the space for us. Luckily they had split it into 3 because there's no way we could have afforded the whole building being a community interest company. So we got our space, and we can afford our space, which is really good. We've had the room set up for a lady who wanted to do a photo shoot to start her own business. It's like a miniature soft play. That was good. We had Ali and Dave Bardon here last weekend doing their exhibition of artwork and ceramics. That was a big success for them both. On Sunday, we're going to try out a pop-up shop. So local creative people will come and take a table, and we'll see how that goes. But there's many ways we can use this room. Too many to think of. So after the Foscas in October, on October the 24th, we'll be working towards our panto in December. Oh no, we won't, Kate. Oh yes, we will. And that's it. Thank you. That's the story of Stagefright. Thank you.